Going on, everybody?
Dallas, Texas, and the
Give me one
Texas
sec.
State Fair. Played here since 1932, these two programs have defined conferences, won national titles, and no matter what happens, they find their way back to each other. And when these two meet, the whole nation pays attention. Glad to have you with us from the original Cotton Bowl, located on the fairgrounds in the heart of Dallas, Texas.
All right, guys, we're 0-5. It's been a crappy way to start off this year. My schedule has been absolutely insane. So unfortunately, I haven't been able to even play all my games. But that's all right. We'll get there.
They'll give it to the back. Solid gain to get him out close to the 20. Pick up a 5 to the 19.
And after a successful run like that on
Oh, I gotta make sure because I don't remember if I did this last time. Um, I remember seeing it. I just never changed it. So let's get that done now. Now that it popped in my head. I gotta remember after this game to do it.
Coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and potentially taking a shot, because even if it's incomplete now on second, you only have a short amount of yards to go here on third.
And the Sooners can play.
Why is this freaking screen up?
The give to the tailback. Oh, he's got some space. Smashes ahead.
The fuck is up with the goddamn
He's at the 30.
thing?
The 10. Touchdown Sooners. He found some open space and turned.
Or have I just not played long enough that that's the way that they've changed shit?
They want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Does that camera angle look absolutely terrible?
Chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Gonna run it. It's Clark. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Pocket breaking down. They're working that left side.
Thank God.
To recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster? And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one.
That should have been picked.
So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call.
Like, I should have never even threw that ball. That should have been a pick
The offense
right off the
lines up
rip.
at the 40. They've got a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Winner of this game dons the golden hat, but you know, Jesse, only David could wear the golden hat among the three of us because there's no way either of us should put a hat on the kind of heads of hair we have.
Well, I've also understood that the hat's like a triple XL, and we know David's got a big dome, and that's probably the only reason why he would wear it. But I'll tell you what, these players, they think about trying that old sucker on after this game all year long, David.
Yeah, and trophies matter. I mean, this is something at the end of games. People run, you see, they go grab them, they put them on their heads. It means something to these kids.
Looking down the middle. He's got an open man. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40.
Excellent throw by the quarterback. Found the window between the zones and then delivered the ball on time.
The Longhorns have their offense in high gear. On the run, it's Simon.
There we
And
go.
a nice
Good little run.
there before the defense finally makes the stop.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
The Longhorns with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. Caught close to the marker, it's McCutcheon. Down to the 26-yard line where the tackle is made. Pick up a 5 and a first down. And the Longhorns come to the line with a new set of downs. Handoff from the gun. He stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Yeah, this offense might want to think about moving the launch point for this QB because if you take hits like that from the pocket, it's really tough to complete passes.
They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. Hauls it in. And he's knocked down immediately, but they're in the red zone at the 14. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And when you play defensive end, it's all about getting off the football. You can tell, gets off the football really fast, gets in the backfield, gets the running back before he knows what hit him. What a play by the defensive end.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Using his feet to buy time. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to fight another play in the red zone. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on 2nd down and likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to settle in. Timing is important. Get rid of the ball on time. Trust your read and execute this passing play if you're throwing.
Zings it complete to the right. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
I know that was
He's good for the
down,
points.
and I know the quarterback's trying to be careful. You don't want to be too greedy, but he had guys open downfield. I think if he had been a little bit more patient and been a little bit more willing to let the play develop, I think he could have converted that with a throw vertically down the field. Instead, he got lazy, checked it down to his running back, and now they're setting up 4th down.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Now the Oklahoma offense will go back to work. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. From the gun, running back gets to give. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to pass. It's Reed. Quickly out to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size. Still got him on the turf.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play.
Tired of this fucking quick switch shit.
Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Defensively, you'll take the slow death. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making them run the guys, and get them on the ground, for goodness sakes. This guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
The Sooners are flying down the field. Looking downfield on first down. Pressure coming. Catch in the middle, it's Tatum. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Sooners in the hurry up. Gonna sling it on 2nd down. Grab near the sticks, it's Thomas. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere, it's a turnover.
Great job by the defense here, forcing the fumble on the wide receiver. Look, understanding the ball came out quick. I got to break, get hats to the football, secure the tackle, try to get that football out. Nice turnover, nice hustle by this defense.
Need a quick pass.
The goalpost breathing down there.
Oh, are you? That's on me.
Starting the drive from their own one.
I wasn't even paying attention to that.
The deal, and the coach accepts that they will take the penalty. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. Going right to work up top. Fires to the middle. And the pass is broken up, incomplete. But wait, there's more. Flag on the field, and it might be against the offense.
I need to lob. We had him. But we had holding anyway.
After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away. Finding an escape route. And the Sooners with a golden opportunity, but the key to the drill is turn it into points. They'll try the run. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They go to the ground. There he goes. Quick step and go.
love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. We reached the quarter break with Oklahoma on top. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. Kickoff unit all lined up and we're ready to put toe to leather. He'll bring it out. It's Butler. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
I'm pretty sure I didn't even get the right play. Because I hit A, yeah. Alright.
Texas offense. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to
Let me hike the damn ball, dude.
Get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency, David.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo going.
That's a nice-looking catch on that play, and I know Texas is known for DBs, and they're known for having really good running backs. Not a lot of great receivers over the years. I'll tell you what, though, this guy has really showed up in this game. He's making plays, and I know they want to continue to build a legacy at this position here in this program.
The give to the back.
It's my guy's block. God,
yeah, and this has been tough sledding. All right, this offense has really struggled to move the football, and this game's all but over. But here's the thing, man. Thank God you don't play this defense every week. And let's continue to work here and find something we do good and build maybe a little bit of momentum so next week we play a little bit better football.
Wants to fire on second down. Grabbed over the middle. It's McCutcheon. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball
I'll notice that.
Low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Makes a catch, first down and maybe a lot more. And he'll be marked down, but he's got enough to move the chains.
Well, you got to give this quarterback a ton of credit because he showed tremendous confidence on that throw. That wasn't just trying to throw to the sticks. That was being aggressive and throwing it down the field. Not a high percentage throw, but he had confidence in his guy to win one-on-one, and they keep the drive alive.
And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down.
Those always sting a little bit. When you get so close to getting the QB to the ground, creating a negative play, and then all of a sudden he turns it into something positive, just really annoying as a defensive guy.
Trying to beat the D deep. Trying to find the end zone.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. And the Longhorns have it in scoring position on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Looking for a pass to the end zone to the right. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And this has been really good for the defense, too. It's kind of a bend-don't-break mentality, right? Really bowing up with your backs against the wall. If you can win this next third down, try to force the opponent into a field goal. That's a win if you're on defense.
And now after getting knocked back, they'll try it again, this time from the 5 on 3rd and goal. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Longhorns! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And they did tack on the extra point. The kickoff team on the field, and he ought to just boom this thing through the end zone with that extra 15 yards on the penalty. This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone.
On the set.
They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46.
And as a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly. The hard part now is running and tackling that guy. Not easy to do.
Gets him down at the 30 after a
Dude's got to have like a 99 overall offensive line. I can't do shit.
Running attack will bring a tear to the Boomer Sooner Nation eye, thinking of guys like Billy Sims.
And where it all started was always the ground game and the toughness. And
breaks into the open. Got some room.
That's just embarrassing.
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown Sooners.
This guy just has a
Fuck, he's
nose
just
for the
strong.
end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone, it's Butler. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half.
Here we go. Ready, go.
First play of the drive, wants to throw. Trying to get behind the defense. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
One of the things I love about this kid is that he goes to
I had
work.
him.
He struggled his last game out, completed less than 50% of his throws. So back to the drawing board, back to fundamentals, and you can see that paying dividends in this game. I know he just threw an incompletion, but for the most part, this guy has been spot on.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Off play action. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he'll be knocked down at the 2-yard line.
And that is priority number 1 for defenses. Get to the quarterback, affect him, get hits on him. They do it right here, get their first sack of the game. Last game, by the way, last time out, they had 5. Let's see what this defense can continue to do.
The Longhorns decide to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive.
Easy.
On the ground, it's Tatum. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down.
And there's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling on the ground.
Lofts one deep down the right side. Oh,
Thank God.
dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
He had him.
Oh, the receiver is going to hate watching film and watching that playback because that was a touchdown, and he dropped it.
They're dealing with a second and long. Back to throw, it's Reed. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Yeah, and you don't see that often, right? This guy is elite. He's one of the best in the business. This is what he does for a living, obviously. That's why he gets paid millions of dollars. Yes, NIL is real. So I don't expect many misses from this guy like that.
The sure hands, it's carry on. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. The Sooners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Gives it on the option. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
42 Spider.
Back to pass. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And quite simply put, you don't see that happen very often against him. He is one of not just the best quarterbacks in the game, he's one of the best players in the game. He's a Heisman Trophy candidate that oftentimes doesn't make mistakes like that. He should have thrown that football away. He decided to try and do too much, and the defense made him pay.
And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. Oh, he missed it. No good. After the missed field goal, this lead still sitting at 13. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40.
Here we go. Here we go.
Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. The Longhorns want to pick up the tempo. Off the play fake. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for...
A shot toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback. They're able to break on the ball and make sure that throw falls incomplete.
He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Got the first down and still on his feet. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Back to throw, it's Reed. Here's the pressure. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
Well, this quarterback's already taken a couple shots from the pocket, and there's another one right there that affected his accuracy on that throw.
One more snap coming before halftime. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. We played
Still in this game.
Time to go to Kevin
Just gotta quit being stupid.
The Sooners will kick it off to start the second half.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one, put your best plays together, start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. They've done a really good job creating the matchups they want out of the slot.
Yeah, dude, get that guy matched up on a linebacker. That guy matched up on a safety. Keep him away from the corners by putting him in the slot. Get him the football. Let him make plays.
Right down the middle. He's got it.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
And he makes the stop as he gets it inside the 30 to the 28, a gain of 4.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
The play action fake. Fakes the grab. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get 2 bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
And as an offensive coordinator, you don't need the perfect play with this guy as your running back. He's going to make the play perfect for you because he makes everybody miss. Spin moves, hurdles, stiff arms, speed, whatever it takes to move the sticks and score touchdowns.
From the gun, running back on the move. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't.
Good pick.
Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. The 40.
It's a good pick.
The 30. He's at the, and he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Oklahoma. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6. It is one thing to come up with the interception. No, don't stop there. Turn it into a score.
Make a big play and don't be content. That's right. Go out and make an even bigger play, and he does it. He makes the pick and then takes it all the way back to the house. Looked like a wide receiver, for goodness sakes. Turn it on the Jets, making the big play.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. From the gun. Give on the inside. Still on his feet at the 45. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
Busting big runs like this is a total team effort. Obviously, the back has to find the hole, but you got to have everybody around him doing their
Well, he
job,
was a little freaking
making a good
faster.
play call.
And everybody around them doesn't just mean the offensive line. The receivers getting their blocks downfield is a big deal, too.
It's a huge deal. We always talk about them catching passes, but blocking is so important for their responsibilities.
The Longhorns just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. They'll move the wide receiver. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Grab near the marker. It's Winston. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. They might have the defense's head spinning a little bit now. Hit him with a big run. Now they hit him with a big pass.
Man, it's so hard to defend both. You know that. Which coverage do I want to put? Do I want to put more people in the box to stop the run? When you've got this kind of balance on offense, the defense can't be right.
And the Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. To the air on 1st down. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
And I think that time he
Everyone's just getting hurt now.
Pocket awareness and his arm a little bit too much. You've got to remember, you're one of the best athletes in the country playing the position. If you see a crease, you've just got to take off and get it.
And the Longhorns trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They've got the screen set up. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. You want to give this guy a chance to get some yards after the catch, but there was nothing there.
Yeah, give the defense credit. You saw their speed rallying to the football on the perimeter.
If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. He's going for the big play and trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. 3rd down, you know, you see a lot of
Adam,
exotic
too.
coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
And they won't be able to down it. It goes into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the 2nd half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly, Dave.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answers. It's been an absolutely miserable day trying to solve the riddle of this offense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Pulls it in. It's carry on. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down.
Hey, QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. He had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, 1st down.
They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. And the Sooners with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Motion from the wideout. To the air, it's Reed. Fires to the middle. They pick it off, and this defense, a much-needed play. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. And here come the Horns. They've got it again on offense. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory.
Come on, there we go. Right up the gut.
Oh, he's got some space.
Whew. Let's see. Man, I'm trying. It's been a struggle. It's been a hot minute since I played. My work schedule has been kicking my ass, and then coaching football in general takes a couple nights out of there. I just gotta settle down. I'm still in this game.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football.
His run game has destroyed me, though.
Right now, but I don't care if it's Archie or Eli back there. We've come to learn that no lead is safe inside Vaught Hemingway. They're up by a field goal over Oregon State. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
Oh yeah, dude. Last game of the Sunday was our last game of the season, and my son messed up his back, so I had to deal with him being at the hospital, all that good stuff.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard.
It's rough.
The give to the back. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up one.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together.
Yeah, he's much better. He was out running around yesterday, but it was his upper back, like up in the thoracic. So I flat out told him, I pulled him before the game. I'm like, it was enough for a small little jolt when we were doing blocking drill. He's 9.5, and at that point he was in tears. I'm like, nah, dude, we're done. Like, you're out. Unless you start feeling better here in the second half, you're done. So he was a little upset about that, but come on, thank you. It's like that. It's just the way it happens, dude.
The Sooners will punt it away on 4th down. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37.
Yeah, we had... Our team was riddled with injuries, though, this year. Between our varsity and JV. I coached the JV, so I got 8 to 10-year-olds. And it's like herding a bunch of cats.
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake.
It's a terrible ball. Why did you run so far back? I wanted to put it right in front of him, and he decides to run behind the guy. Tried to throw it low, but no.
Coming out of the tunnel in the 3rd quarter, this quarterback,
Because that safety should have went with the streak.
This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
At the end of the period, Oklahoma.
But we're on the basketball now, and I'm 90% sure I'm end up coaching that.
Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza.
Let's go.
Wants to go up top.
Rip that ball out. Come on.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football there.
There you go, Stewart. Sorry, we got that ball right back.
They get it on the ground at the 33-yard line, but the interception, the turnover, has given this offense a great shot. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to
That's
help
a
your
duck,
quarterback turn the page,
but I'll
just
take it.
find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Blasted as he lets it go. A strike downfield. Wrestled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive.
Man, what a throw. Under duress, getting hit as you throw. And he's been sacked several times today. I love how he continues to hang in the pocket and make plays for this offense.
They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
Fires into the end zone.
He sat that. He knew it. He knew that. Good lurk.
After the interception, and that return has them in business.
It doesn't.
That ball came off real light, too.
Exactly the situation in the fourth quarter. Everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet, but it's getting pretty close.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part, getting a takeaway. So now if you're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let this clock tick away.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Dropping back, it's Reed. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He'll be
screen
at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
Last completion got them a 1st down. Let's see what they do now. Quick handoff. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
Well, the defense finally able to make a play, getting a tackle for loss. They haven't had many of those today because this running back really has answered the bell. They knew coming in they were going to have to give him the football, force feed it to him, and let him go to work. He's done that. Well over 100 yards rushing in this game, and the defense just has not had the answers consistently for him.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Trying play action. Finds his man down the middle. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now.
We're just passing these picks back and forth. If only I could freaking do something about it.
2 possessions in the fourth quarter, and they got the football. Thank goodness they're choosing to throw the football, not run the clock. Man, we needed that pick. Now it's the offense's turn to go out and make something happen.
The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
Yeah, and you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a cardinal sin. You know
I'm trying. And the bad thing is, it's just typically his D-line just gets off. I had that one real big run. I had
The red zone that last drive. So
2 runs that may have went over
your reads. Trust what your coaches have told you to do, and just go out and execute the offense.
10 yards. And the one was the touchdown.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity.
Cooler 18. Cooler 18. Set ready.
Looking to fire. Into the end zone. Touchdown.
I don't think he was in.
And the comeback is on.
I don't think he was in.
The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get up,
He was in.
like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
The coach.
I did not think he was there.
The officials say he was not.
It's a great challenge by the coach, but
And the point after is
he decided to be on my side that time.
a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well to not give back that last score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
Just need another stop, guys. Need another stop.
So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now how will
See, it's that cut on the dime that kills me, man.
the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. This is the kind of performance, guys, that sort of etches your name in the lore of a rivalry.
And playing big in this big moment, on this big stage, it is so nice to have a playmaker like that you can
There we go.
highlight, that
That's
you can
one.
focus on, that you can trust in.
He was so excited coming into
If I were him,
this
I'd take it down to
game.
the
He knows
2.
that oftentimes, your legacy as a player is defined by how you play in rivalry games like this.
The Sooners now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Sends it back in motion. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. At this point, the defense just has to bring the house to try to stop the run and get the ball back, even on 2nd and 13. Back to pass, it's Reed. The screen.
Great
He's got
fucking
wheels.
screen.
And it is well blocked as they pick up enough for a first down.
Great screen.
And the Sooners come to the line with a new set of downs.
Here we go.
On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain.
And talking to coaches this week, that's their guy. The running back is the guy they feel the most confident in. So I expect
That's
them to
perfect,
stretch
too, because it's an
and, you know,
overtime. It's a injury timeout.
hammering away with your
I didn't have to burn one.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Yeah, and I'm not surprised. I mean, you put the ball in your best player's hands. Like, late in the game, you've got to trust your guy. I'm interested to see what they do here on 3rd down coming up. Let's call it 3rd and interesting, right? Top clock ticking down. Do I trust my QB to throw the football? I got the lead. I want that clock to continue to roll.
They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. From the gun, wants to pass. And this
Good,
is
big
going to
stop.
be incomplete
Big
on
stop.
third down.
QBs and receivers on third down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with his target.
They booted away.
Why would you catch that? I'm trying to move you away from it, you stupid idiot.
Even let him get started, and they knock him down deep in his own end. They are pinned deep in their own territory. They'll snap it from their own 4 to start the drive. Motion from the wide receiver. From deep in their own territory, looking to throw. Wide open downfield. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. This upset bid has been brewing since the start of the game, seemingly, and they are in a world of hurt at this moment, guys.
Yeah, keep the pedal to the floor, right? Don't let up. You've done a great job. You're the perceived underdog. You've taken control of this football game. Jesse, you got the formula right now. You got them right where you want them.
Yeah, they've thrown caution to the wind in this game, right, David? I mean, they came in knowing they'd have to take some chances and they'd have to be open and free, and it's worked to their advantage. Now's not the time to get tight. If you're the underdog,
Nobody was there.
this game late.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. And he was hit just...
Throw the fucking ball, dude. I hit the button 2 seconds before you just tried that.
Right now,
Throw it.
not only fighting an offense with a lot of confidence, but they're fighting against momentum too. Remember, they had a big lead earlier in this game. Now it's been reduced.
That hit made him stutter.
They've gotta make some
'Cause we had it.
here on pass defense. They've got to be able to cover.
Yeah, safety on that side.
They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down.
Thanks, 7, 8.
Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game.
All he had to do was hold that block. Give me an extra second. I had a guy breaking.
In this situation of the game, late, it's close, 3rd down, you gotta have it. And how about the pass rush? How about the effort getting to the quarterback?
And here we go, down a score. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to.
It's not over yet.
Up the first down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game.
It's not over yet.
He's got it on the outside. The offense uses a timeout, 20 ticks remaining. How in the world could they let that happen, and how in the world did they pull it off? That was 4th and a mile, and they got it.
I mean, what a clutch play by this offense. Listen, understanding, a small throw is not going to get it done. A deep ball down the field, give yourself a chance to make a...
Wrong button.
Looking for the end zone. He just about put this game away if he'd been able to hold on to that one. Instead, it's 2nd down.
I can't believe it. He had a chance to just end the game right there. If the defender...
Wrong button, but I put it where I wanted it. Where I was able to actually cut down.
But because he put it on the ground, this offense still has life.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wide receiver going in motion. To the air on 2nd down.
Get out of
Makes
bounds.
the grab along the sidelines, but it'll be a little short of the first down. The Longhorns are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Quarterback making adjustments. They'll try to get the first through the air. Unleashes one deep.
It's a good pick.
It's picked off. He'll try to take it back.
GG.
It was the Sooners who put
Now, if
the
that was against me, my other side of the defense would never even go back there. They would have just stayed up.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
It's 0-6. It's alright. Try to at least get some sort of a comeback, though. He that I'm glad we had that one big freaking that catch on third, but couple TFLs, couple sacks, 3 picks. It's rough, but hey, it is what it is. I don't know if I have any Madden games. I don't. Yeah. Yeah, definitely would have been good on that, but it's all right. But all right, man, I'm gonna hop off here. As always, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. Trying to hit 1850 here. We're not too far off. Till next time.